Hi everyone, it's Chris. And guess what? I am one day post-op. Um, Yesterday was the 29th of April 2013 and I had my top surgery. And I feel absolutely fantastic, over the moon, absolutely brilliant. I cannot believe how well it has gone. I just can't believe not got them anymore. It feels so natural and so normal. So yeah, one day post op. About an hour ago, just under an hour ago, we just got home. It was a 2 hour drive, just under a 2 hour drive from the hospital where we stayed, which for anybody in the UK might know it. It's can't even speak. Castle Hill Hospital in Hull. That's where I had the surgery done, and I feel fantastic. I can't believe how flat I am. I'm going to show you the results first, and then I'm going to talk about what time I went down to surgery and everything like that. So I want to show you first. So this is how flat I am. I'm still a little fatty, by the way. I still got my stomach, but this is how flat I am. Can't really lift my arms up far, but turn to the side. It's not really good on that side simply because the window's that way, but if I turn that way, you can see I've got a little bit of swelling, a little bit of bruising. I've still got my drains in at the moment, as you can see with these wires. I'll just show you what they are. They are the drains. Let's move the camera back up. They are the drains that I've got at the moment. They're not really, I've not got much blood going into them. All being well, they'll be coming out tomorrow morning. I'll be going to my local doctors, who will hopefully be taking them out for me. I think it's when it's under 50 millilitres of blood that they take them out then, which there's not that much blood in them at all, which I'm really happy about. So they're just, I've got some pants on at the moment, so they're just in the pockets. Yeah, wow, what an experience. No more binding. You know, that is going to be pretty incredible. Well, I might as well try and show you my muscles. I can't really bend much, but especially got a bit of muscle there, and I'll try to do that one. So I am getting a bit of a dip here. Try and show my back. My back's full of spots, by the way, so yeah. So yeah, what an experience. It's been absolutely fantastic. Mr Kneeshaw, Dr Kneeshaw, who did my surgery, is an absolutely fantastic guy. He's just brilliant. I'm so happy I went to him. I'm so happy I picked him. He's done an absolute fantastic job. I can't believe how flat they are. These bandages will be staying on for a couple of weeks. In 2 to 3 weeks, I will have an appointment with Mr Kneeshaw, who will... I'm back. Sorry about that. I got a call from my doctors. They couldn't seem to get through to Castle Hill Hospital, so they wondered if I had a different number or if I was going on, because the hospital had been trying to call them just to let them know that hopefully tomorrow morning I should be getting my drains out and kind of how to take them out, etc. So that was my local doctors. What I was saying was, I just had to quickly look back at that video just to see where I ended. So what I was saying was, yeah, Mr Kneeshaw, I will hopefully be having an appointment in about 2 to 3 weeks time, where he will hopefully take these bandages off. Well, they're not really bandages, it's just patches. They've got some special sticky tape over them, which you can see, which just keeps them dry, keeps them all together. I've just had a shower, by the way, which feels absolutely amazing. It was my hair more than anything else. My hair and my face. Anybody that's on testosterone knows that, especially for me, my face gets really oily and greasy, and I really need to wash my face and my hair. So I've just had a shower, kept these on, got to keep these on for the next 2 to 3 weeks, until I see Mr Kneeshaw again. So let me tell you about my journey. Yesterday, Monday 29th of April, got up at 4 AM, had a quick shower. My mum and myself, we set off at 5 AM to go to Hull. It's 77.5 miles, which we did in just over an hour and a half. which is really good, bearing in mind at 5 o'clock in the morning there's hardly any traffic at all, so it was completely dead on the roads. It was quick, it was easy. I preferred it at that time, to be honest. So yeah, we got there at 6:30, got onto the ward, got settled in to the bed. I had to be there by 7:30 in the morning, so we did arrive quite a bit early, but it wasn't a problem whatsoever. They just showed me to my room. My room was an ensuite, which was really nice. It had a bath in, a sink and a toilet in a separate little bit, and then obviously you've got to have a bed. That'd be a bit silly. And a TV as well with Freeview on it, so got quite a few channels, which was very helpful, especially last night when I couldn't sleep. And yesterday morning, the nurses, doctors, Mr Kneeshaw himself came to see me and drew lots of lovely little lines on me. Anybody that's got me on Facebook, I've posted a couple of pictures. You can see that he's drawn all the lines on me, where he was going to obviously cut me up and take away the breast tissue. So I met him again, which was really nice. I met him, 6 weeks ago at my consultation. Really lovely guy. I really can't say any more about him apart from that. He's absolutely fantastic. Like I said before, I'm really pleased I went with him. I picked him. I think he's done a fantastic job. I'm absolutely ecstatic and over the moon at the results so far. So yeah, he drew lots of lovely squiggles on me, and I had nurses coming in and out all day. And then at about 1:30, I went down to theatre. We'd just finished watching Loose Women. Which is how I remember the time. We just finished watching Loose Women, my mum and myself. My mum stayed with me all morning. My mum drove, by the way. And my mum stayed with me throughout my stay, and drove me back this afternoon. Yeah, she came down to the waiting room with me. So yeah, I was taken down, walked down to theatre, and my mum stayed with me, and then she left me. Went into kind of like the preparation room where they put anaesthetic in you. I remember drifting off. I remember saying that I was drifting off as well. And the next time I woke up after that was in recovery. And all I remember doing is doing that and saying, they're gone, aren't they? They are gone. That is the first thing I do remember saying, they are gone. And that feels amazing. I was talking to this lovely nurse. She was asking me, what my plans are, what I'd been up to, as in, like, for example, uni-wise and everything. I was telling her all about that. She was absolutely lovely. So I stayed in recovery for a while, and then they took me back up to my room. As soon as I came out of recovery, my mum was waiting for me. She thought it looked absolutely great. My chest looked absolutely great. As soon as I got back in my room, she took a couple of pictures. I really wanted her to take pictures so I could post them on Facebook. Not that I'm addicted to Facebook or not, I'm not. I just wanted, I've got a lot of support behind me. I've got a lot of friends at work behind me, and outside of work, so I wanted to let them know how I was getting on. So I got back up to my room and came around pretty quickly, actually. Didn't expect to come around so quick, but I did, and spent the rest of the evening. What time did I come back up to my room? I think it was about 5 PM. So I'd been in surgery for a good about 2.5 hours. So what I've actually done is, so I've had a double incision, which will leave me 2 scars, probably in the middle of the pad, so right under there, and then I had 3 nipple grafts. So what Mr Kneeshaw has done is taken the nipples, cut them down to size, and then stitched them on, which is why I've got these pads here. And he's actually stitched my nipples back on, which is what I really wanted. You can have nipples tattooed on, but I really wanted to keep my own. So I think if you just have the double incision, it takes about 1.5 hours, does the procedure, but because I wanted my nipples keeping, it took about 2.5 hours. He came in to see me and he said the operation had been a success. He was very happy. As you can see, if you look under there, 'cause my first question was, do I have any dog ears? People that carry weight like myself, extra weight like myself, can sometimes end up with dog ears. Now I'm pretty lucky because I don't actually think I've got any dog ears, which in the future you can always do revision on as well. So I don't think I'm going to end up with dog ears. The other thing was, when he was measuring me up yesterday morning, he said because it goes under the crease of the breast, you see, and because one crease was higher than the other, he said one scar might be higher than the other, basically. And so the next question I was going to ask was, were you able to get them level? And he said yes, more or less yes, which I was really happy about. So he came and chatted to me, and then he went. I thanked him, you know, a lot, especially for what he's done. And then he went, and then I had the rest of the evening. My mum stayed until about 7:30, which was visiting time was over at 7:30 p.m. And she went and checked into a Toby Inn for the night, which Toby Inn is like a hotel. Anybody that knows Toby Carvery, which is a food restaurant, the Toby Inn is just like a hotel. And my mum stayed there overnight, and she really enjoyed it from what I can gather. I have to say the food at that hospital was actually really, really nice and really good. Usually you'd say hospital food can end up pretty shit, but the food that I had was really, really nice. The tea was nice. I think I had like corned beef hash and a jacket potato and then apple crumble for afters. You know, I had some soup. They brought me some toast later on, which is why I probably put on a few pounds. Hospital food, I thought I'm definitely going to take advantage of. But I'll lose a few pounds in the next couple of weeks. I'm not worrying about the weight at the moment. So yeah, the hospital food, and then this morning I had the breakfast and some cereal toast, and then dinner time I had, what did I have? I think I had a lamb pie and some veg and some mashed potatoes and some soup to begin with, and then some sponge and custard for afterwards. And I had a couple of cups throughout my stay of hot chocolate, which I don't drink tea or coffee. Anybody that knows me knows I don't drink tea or coffee, so I had some hot chocolate. But I have to say the food there was really, really nice. Like I said, usually hospital food is shit, but give him the due, that was really good. That was really good, and I was completely happy with that. So yeah, and then this morning they came to check on me. They've been giving me some antibiotics just to make sure that I don't get an infection or anything. That's the last thing I want. I've been given painkillers as well, just to keep the pain down, which, to be honest, as long as I don't move much, I've not got much pain. I thought I wouldn't be able to move whatsoever, but the pain's pretty bearable at the moment. It's really good actually. And yep, we had a lovely nurse called Katie. She was absolutely fantastic. She was looking after me last night, and then well, yesterday afternoon, and then she started a shift again this morning. It was just really nice for her to look after me. She was lovely. And all I can say is thank God I took my charger for my iPhone, because I was constantly on it all night. Anybody that's got an iPhone knows that it's like with me, my music on it, my Facebook, the photos, everything like that. I was just completely addicted to it. It's a bloody good job I took the charger though, because otherwise I'd have completely run out of battery really quickly. So yeah, and then yeah, nurses came to see me this morning, completely happy with how I'm doing. And what time did we set off? I think we set off about 1:30, 1:45 p.m. and got back at about 3:45. It is now 5:55 at tea time. So we've done really pretty well. So we got out at 1:30, which I had surgery yesterday at 1:30, so it's exactly 24 hours when I went into surgery. So I'm completely happy with that. I didn't really want to stay another night. I missed my home too much. So yeah, wow, it's pretty incredible. I don't know if I've forgotten anything on that, saying in this video. Tomorrow I'll be doing another video, by the way, as tomorrow is my 1 year on testosterone. It's the 1st of May tomorrow, 2013, and it is 1 year on testosterone. So I'm going to get prepared for that video tonight. I'm going to write down a list of points that I want to make, for example, like all the changes that have happened and everything. So I will be doing that tonight, and uploading another video tomorrow. I just wanted to make this video just to show my chest. Just to show my chest and everything, because I am really, really happy with that. I cannot believe how flat I am. It's pretty incredible, to be honest. I am breathing in there a little. So yeah, all in all, fantastic. Couldn't have asked for more. If I think of anything else, I'll add it onto the video tomorrow. I'm just happy that I'm home, and again, I can't thank Mr Kneeshaw enough. Fantastic. So happy with the results so far. And I'll let everybody know how I'm getting on. Cheers guys, see you in a bit.